Hey guys, my name is Mike Vieira. This is my YouTube channel. The channel is about art. It's about drawing, painting, sculpture, still life, let's see, landscape painting, composition, color theory. Yeah, tonight though, I wanted to do 10 tips that people have told me that I found very useful, and I'm passing it on to you. So yeah, I'll be putting them all throughout this page. So by the end, I think I'm going to be all blocked out. So yeah, guys, also subscribe. Um, I think I will have that chandelier right there. Just click on that. You can subscribe that way. Um, all right. So first tip: shouldn't you be painting? All right. Second tip: how come you're not painting? Um, so the third tip: the best way to learn to draw is to draw, not to read about drawing. It's actually doing it. That's how you learn to draw. It's muscle memory, things like that. Tip number 4, teaching. To teach is to learn twice. I actually stole that from a fortune cookie, but it's true though. Definitely, when you're teaching, you're trying to solve someone else's problems that they have. So you do tend to kind of dig back into your past and try to find the right solutions, the right answers. Tip 5, look at as much art as you possibly can. Go to museums, all the museums around you. Go to galleries. Go to art openings, and that way you get to meet the artists and pick their brain and ask them questions. Tip number 6, know that it's going to be hard. Embrace your failure. When you fail at something, you're more determined the next time around. Artists are kind of weird creatures like that. We're very reclusive and we're very sensitive people, but at the same time, like we produce art to show the public, and showing our art is like exposing a raw nerve. And you're open to, like, criticism and things like that. So if you don't get accepted into a show or into a gallery, don't give up. Just keep going, keep going. Tip number 7, very important one. This is one I got into, and it took me a while to get myself out of it. But tip number 7, stay out of debt. Debt is the worst thing you can get into. I think it was Stephen King, I think, said that debt is like barnacles on a boat. It slows you down. And it really does. Really does. Don't spend your future income. Don't be like, oh, I'm going to buy all these supplies and then I'm going to sell this painting and then I'll pay for it. It doesn't seem to work that way. It usually doesn't. And the interest will kill you. Tip 8, make art and keep making art. Don't stop. That's probably one of the best advice I've heard. Because if you quit, then you've wasted all your time. Whoop, I just shook the camera. If you quit, you've just wasted a whole ton of time. You just threw hours and hours of art lessons and expensive art supplies. You just threw that all away. So don't give up. If you really want to be an artist, keep going, keep making art, and don't stop making art. And eventually, someone's going to notice. Tip number 9, build a good name for yourself. If you produce a crappy painting, don't ever let it leave the studio. You don't want your name attached to that. You don't want to be seeing that thing floating around later. So don't let bad art leave your studio. And the thing about also word of mouth, bad word of mouth spreads from 5 people at a time because people love to complain. So if they had a bad service, a bad experience, they will tell as many people as they can. They'll remember, oh my God, yeah, don't go there if you ever go. And good word of mouth pretty much spreads one person at a time, if that. So good word of mouth spreads slow, bad word of mouth spreads like wildfire. So try to build a good reputation and keep it, maintain it. And then our last tip, tip number 10, art for art's sake. Don't make art for anybody else. Make it for yourself. Make it for the sake of art. Make it for the sake of producing something beautiful. And screw what other people think. It doesn't matter. You're not making it for them. You're making it for yourself. Of course, if you're making a commission, then yeah, you do have to worry about what that person thinks. But overall, it's just make it. Just keep making your art. And that's the important thing. And of course, don't forget tip number 1 and 2. Shouldn't you be painting? And how come you're not painting? And hurry up and get to that. So produce as much art as you can. Never give up. build a good name for yourself, stay out of debt. What else is there? I mean, I just went through a whole bunch of stuff, but I don't know, guys. Good luck. It's very hard. Obviously, look at me. I'm still struggling. So, guys, do me a huge favor and subscribe. I'm trying to build this channel up, trying to get as many people as I can to subscribe. So please do that for me. And so I'll wrap up this video with me messing around with my brother's dog, trying to make her bark. She's pretty cute. She's a little fuzzball. So enjoy that, guys. All right. I'll see you next week, YouTube. Bye.